we are officially live on Facebook. Well,
Perfect.
right. Am I sharing my screen? Can you see it?
Yes.
Perfect. So, do you have the list of the latest features that we just rolled out?
Obviously, we literally just rolled out the notifications
Yeah, I'm super
5 minutes
excited for
ago.
that one. As someone that ran an agency for a good amount of time, like setting things up, just like simple notifications on some softwares like Go High Level or other CRMs can be so frustrating because you need to remember like notifications for this, notification for that. And just the fact that you can very easily go to settings and check if you want to receive notifications when an appointment is booked, when you get a live transfer, or when you get a positive outcome for the general assistance. Of course, we are still tweaking the look. We literally just launched this, but whenever an appointment gets booked, we just get a notification right away via email. I think that's perfect because we had so many clients asking for it. Um, soon, soon we'll probably add the functionality where you can add more emails. So they receive a phone or they receive an email. Let's say you have a client and you want to send them just an email with the notification. You can do that, and you just need to add it here below. Yeah, that's one of the features. So notifications. It looks so simple, but definitely it's a lifesaver.
Yep. Also, we
Then,
have, sorry,
yep, no, go ahead.
multiple languages, more voices per language.
Oh, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. Yeah, so this week, I think it was this week, you can see a couple of tests here for sure. Now, when we create an agent, so we have, of course, three types of agents: appointment setter, live transfer, general assistant. Then when we create one, we used to only have English available, and we wanted to make sure that when we rolled out additional languages, they would like perform as good or almost as good as English. So now we support Portuguese, German, Spanish, French, and Dutch. So,
Yes, we do.
and for each one of them, we have a good amount of voices. So these are American, this is a British sounding Australian accent. So we have a good amount of voices. And in my opinion, we can actually do a side note here. I had a lot of people, a lot of our clients asking if some voices would perform better than others. What's your take on that?
That really depends on what the goal is, what the target group is that you're calling, etc. We do see that when setting appointments for most agencies, the Joseph voice really works the best in English, at least. But yeah, it really depends on like what is your target audience. If you want male, female, if you want it more upbeat or slower, or it maybe a bit more aggressive or not. It really depends on what your goal is.
I would actually say that I do agree with what you just said, but even more than that, in general, sales, for some reason, tend to work best with male voices. I don't know why. Or female voices are super assertive, like with a confident tone to it. On the other
Yeah,
side, when it's for customer support and when it's like to help deal with issues, I don't know why, but female voices tend to always work the best to calm down the prospect better, and they are more understanding and they stay on the line for longer.
yeah,
Um, at least based on a couple of the recordings that we've seen, right?
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, true.
we tested all the different languages: Portuguese, German, Spanish, French, Dutch. We had a couple clients asking if it was European Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese. Right now, it's primarily Brazilian Portuguese. This voice is European Portuguese, although we don't feel like it's 100% there. It works better with Brazilian Portuguese for now. Now, Spanish, French, German, Dutch are a little bit easier on that end. But Yeah, so this week notifications are live, multi-language support. We also have this is not a new feature, but since our last update, we have workspaces.
Yeah.
Do you want to share like why we decided to come up with workspaces? Because on a couple of calls that I have with some people who join or some clients or prospect that are asking questions, they always bring it up that most alternatives in the market try to get them to pay per account.
Mhm.
So charge, for example, X amount per account, no workspaces, no sub accounts. So why do you feel that or why have we decided to go with workspaces?
Yeah, of course, to make everything easy. Um, uh, you can kind of like compare it to Go High Level. Of course, you don't want to buy a new Go High Level account for everyone, for all of your clients. That would be a very expensive road to take. So we have the workspaces to make it simple, to save you money, basically. And you have all your customers in the same account, so you don't have to log out, log in. You have everything connected to the same bill. Yeah, like that. Why do you think we did it?
Um, exactly for the same reasons. In my mind, when we first decided to launch Nedzo, it was all about simplicity and make it as simple as possible for everyone, starting in the setup process all the way to the implementation and
Mhm.
everything in between. And for us, it's like if I remember there is some more like there was a I won't say the name, but everyone knows the name of that platform that used to have some they were making some moves in the beginning of the year and they got quite known in the voice AI space.
Yeah,
And I remember when I was trying to set them up, when I was like playing with them while we were building ours, that, oh my God, whenever you had as an agency, whenever you had a new client, you had to go in, create a new account. There was no way really to share logins that was like, was a hassle. And that's why we thought like, let's just make it simple. Get people
exactly.
on a sub account if you want to eat all the costs for your client. If you don't want to eat the cost for your client, you can just become an affiliate partner and also build a side business or even a main business just by being an affiliate. So there are a couple of different options, but having everything integrated under one umbrella, especially when you are, for example, look at different metrics. Let's say you are an agency and you have 25 clients that are using Voice AI and you want to go and check the stats from all your clients. I think the last thing that you want is to log in and log out, log in and log out 20 times.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whether you have a VA helping out, whether you have a team member, it doesn't matter. Any other team member, doesn't matter. So that was, in my opinion, the main reason, and also to make billings simpler for everyone, for clients
Yeah,
and for us.
exactly. AI
Um,
calls made simple.
exactly. I have here a burning question from someone, and actually, it's in our topic list. So we can jump over best practices and jump right into how to resell Netzo.
How to resell it.
There are a couple options, right? We know that we are product made for agencies, and agencies, the first thing that comes to everyone's mind is one, how can I make more money with it? Two, how can I get my clients better results? And three, how should I price it?
Yeah, of course, there's like different ways you can do that. A lot of our partners, yeah, customers, they're choosing to do charge a setup fee
Hmm.
and then either charge a monthly cost for maintaining everything, giving them all the statistics, etc., keeping everything up to date, connected, and doing the troubleshooting for them. And others are literally just letting them pay per minute. All the minutes that are used by the client are being charged by the agency. We also have partners who have their own account, and then for all of their clients, they create a new account because they're an affiliate
Hmm.
also. So they
Yep.
make a good percentage on all of their clients also every month recurring until the customer is not a customer anymore. And of course, there's also people who do a combination of all of them. I mean, you can choose whatever you want.
Yeah, I think the sky's the limit when it comes to the creativity on how to sell this or resell this. I do feel that there are, from all the ones that you mentioned, there are a couple that come like easier when it comes to the setups and everything. And before I even dive into that, I think it's important to mention and let everyone know that is seeing us live that when it comes to systems like these, no matter how simple, how easy we build them from a developing standpoint and also from a technical standpoint, a consumer, let's say a normal business owner, someone that owns a home renovation business for the last 40 years, right? It's fair to
Mhm.
assume that even if they had access, let's say that they look at this, they feel, oh, it's affordable. I can definitely invest into this. They have so many, they are sometimes they might be tech challenged and they might not be able to set things up properly, even though they are simple for any agency. It can be super complex for someone that is not even used to work with CRMs, for example, right? Of
Yeah,
course, you can
correct.
use Nedzo as a standalone platform. Although when you connect it with all the rest of your tech stack is when you get the most out of it. Now, as for reselling, from my point of view, number one, without a doubt, is you can utilize the sub accounts feature, onboard clients, and give them access to your account. So, and that's hyper simple. When you look at something like this, you can just create a workspace with 2 clicks, literally. Sub account, new name. I can just do it right now live. Live test sub count. And while it loads, bam, we have a new workspace. As simple as that. And now with the new workspace, everything is separated and you can just invite your client to utilize their own account. The only caveat here, where some of our clients raised, was the fact that, oh, but all the billing is still under my main account. Correct. So this gives you the flexibility to, hey, if I want to use something like this and I'm already billing my clients for Facebook ads, Google ads, email marketing, automations, and I'm adding voice AI as well. That would be the perfect solution because you're already billing them upfront. You know exactly how much you're spending. You can go for a bigger account or for an enterprise account and get a bulk discount and still and increase your margins. I think that would be number one. And number two is exactly the one that you mentioned, which is becoming an affiliate partner. You can just go here, sign up to become an affiliate, and every client that signs up through you will, through your link, will just earn 20% recurring revenue from it without doing anything else. Now it depends on how much assistance you want to give to your client or how little, but that's also an option. Now, there are no promises, and we don't have an ETA on this, nor do we know if we want to 100% do this or not yet. But Eva, we've been talking about lately a feature that everyone is yelling and asking for. Do you want to share it today or not really?
Can you please enlighten me? Which one do you mean? There's multiple.
Yeah, I would say that mostly a white label solution.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's taking the opportunity of on a live call like this, just to address the topic openly, like what is on our mind when it comes to white labeling, why we are so reluctant to push it out, and why we understand it might be a good idea, and also what are some of the dangerous or some of the little things that might worry us before we jump on it right away.
Yeah, so um, we might be building this somewhere this quarter, maybe. um, yeah, it's important because like so what we are thinking about is like a complete white label solution. So you have your own URL, your own logo instead of the Nedzo logo, and this way you can bill your clients yourself how much you want, and they log in on a white labeled platform, so it looks like it's your own product, and not Netzo's. And we are a little bit unsure about it, because of course we are creating competitors against ourselves.
I would actually
Um,
go be I would actually touch on the main thing, which is the first company that initiated or that became relevant in the voice AI space. They went right away with the white label, right? And it's not about I think for us, it's not really about the competition that much, because we work with agencies, and we know that agencies want to work with their end client. I
mhm,
would say primarily when we look at companies like Air.ai, that we don't know all the details, of course, but we just know the rumors and what we read online. But companies like those who started very strong, that acquired a good percentage of the market share, and then out of a sudden, it just went south.
mhm.
And we're getting clients from Air.ai, or that's we're using Air.ai like every single day, joining Nedzo every single day.
Yeah.
And if you go to the Trustpilot score, I think they are below one. I didn't even know that that was possible. So the thing is, like every technology in the space, AI is becoming more and more relevant, and everyone knows that. But with great power comes great responsibility. And it's very easy to create disbelief in the end consumer. Because if you have a product that doesn't work that well and you charge a gazillion dollars for it, and then you just overpromised and way underdelivered, it will shatter completely the market, and people will start to think, oh, voice AI doesn't work. Just like they said that chatbots don't work, just like they say now that Facebook ads don't work, and so many other things.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
by giving agencies the power of adding their own name and their own reputation that comes attached with it, and then them having the responsibility of taking good care of our baby, um,
Yeah.
that's a big ask, right?
True. Yeah.
But who knows? We might be building it. We might not be building it. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe.
Um, if anyone has any questions, feel free to add them in the chat. I'm looking at like at my phone here, my other screen here. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them.
Do you maybe want to start building a new agent live? If there's no
Yeah,
questions.
I I have one here, two, three. So okay, this is a question that I think that it's no longer live on our website, but what's the difference between credits and um minutes?
Um, Credits and minutes are not even close. They're not the same at all. Basically, you have to see like a credit is $1. Um, on the first three plans, business, agency, and agency pro, you're paying basically 0.25 credits per minute. So 4 minutes is 1 credit. And why would we do this? We do this because in our platform, you can see exactly how many credits you spent on your on a campaign. So this way you can see exactly which campaigns are running well, which agents are doing well, and you're not guessing where the credits are going and which one is the best. As you can see here, We had one extremely well performing with 0.39 credits per outcome.
Not bad.
And yeah,
Booking appointments for less than 50 cents.
exactly. That was a good campaign. And we have one a little bit less performing with $42 per outcome. So that's why we use the credits. So it's when you enter your account and you see the credits, it's not your minutes. It's basically how much dollars you have left in your campaign, in your
Yeah, exactly.
account.
So if you're on a 497 plans, you'll have 497 credits. Same thing for the other ones. Now, one thing that we can highlight right away, which is how effective and amazing this technology is, and especially, I mean, I don't want to brag, but we do have an amazing product, and I'm super proud of what we've built so far. And you being able to generate cold appointments at $42, $7. We have warm, most of our clients, we're seeing results between $4 and 20-ish. Depends on if it's, of course, a cold, a reactivation campaign, or if it's a warm campaign. But being able to generate appointments while spending only this per appointment, it's almost like getting clients from thin air.
Yeah,
And especially knowing that it's high intent because you have access to the recordings, you can see all the information, you can see how, if they asked all the questions, all the tie downs, it's like the best appointment setter they could ever hire. And someone you don't need to pay commissions.
yeah, and consistent. It doesn't have a bad day.
Yeah.
So it doesn't ask for days off. It doesn't go on holiday. It doesn't get sick.
Oh, actually, I
Uh,
love one of our clients that said, "Hey guys, there's something wrong with the AI. I tried to book appointments, but it couldn't find a slot." And then our team went into the back end checking it, and actually the client was overbooked. He had no more slots available.
yeah, yeah, that happens.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if we have any, what other questions we have here. I think those are the most important. The other ones we already answered. Um, oh, one last thing. Um, this is not from today's, no one asked this today, but we had people asking, what is a web agent? And web agent is the future of appointment setting, sales, and customer support. It's it's not making, there's this thing where everyone says in sales that, hey, you need the quickest to get to a lead is the one who wins the lead. And the time to lead ratio, effectiveness, all those metrics. But then when you look at it, and what if you could reduce the time to lead or from lead to first touch point, reduce it to literally zero? And we will share the case studies once we have more data on this. But just imagine running a Facebook campaign where you send people to a page with a tap to talk button. That's it. They can talk with someone from your team right away in one click, or direct run Google click to call campaigns where when they call, it rings in a couple seconds. The AI picks up the phone immediately. But the web agent removes all of that. And not only can it book appointments, because everyone thinks, oh, it just books appointments. No, it does live transfers. It answers any inquiry. And just before I hop you on this call, Eva and I were discussing this. It's not available as a standard feature, but just to blow your mind in a second, what if your AI agent could take the call, ask for the credit card, and run the payment while on the call? No sales rep needed, no 10% commission. How about that?
Easy.
But but yeah, I mean, those are most of the things that I think we wanted to cover today. We can build an AI agent live if anyone wants us to, or we can just do it on the next call. But if anyone has questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Or
Yeah.
if not, we can just wrap it up and we'll come back next week with a new agent live.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Oh,
All right. Well, in that case, for anyone who hasn't started their AI voice agent or AI call center yet, make sure to head over to Nedzo.ai. You have a 3-day free trial, test it out, see it for yourself. And if you want to have a conversation with someone from our team, just click book a call here and you'll talk with Nedzo himself, who will give you a breakdown of the whole product. So thank you guys. Peace out.
thank you. Bye bye.